Yes.
the journey of the soul was finite, but I always thought that it wasn't. Because when you say it extends from the source until it returns. But
that's the return to home.
Yeah.
That's the source.
With the source. I mean, with the...
When you die, so basically your soul is experiencing the physical journey because you're in a body. So our soul is within us, with us. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So when we physically die, we don't die because it's eternal time.
Mm-hmm.
But because we're inside this restriction, it's a body. So when we physically die, we go back to the earth. I mean, our dust, yeah?
The body.
The carbon, yeah, the body. Our soul, expansive, is connecting to the source.
And returns.
Yeah, return. So return to home. Yeah. So we're basically, when we're tapping to our Akashic Records, we're returning to our home. That's our baseline, our soul, our Akashic, our higher self. Okay, so where are we now? It allows us to perceive the impressions and vibrations of the records, divine illumination and integration, allows us glimpses of heaven on earth. It affects our thoughts and emotions to begin to experience an increased sense of peace and well-being. Protected and governed by the non-physical light beings, the Lords of the Akashic Records ensure the safety and integrity of the records, the ascended masters, archangels, and loved ones interface between the Akashic Records and earthly realms.
So, sorry.
Yes.
What do you mean by the safety? Like, are they in danger?
No. Ouch. Buddha. The safety and integrity of the records. That we are protected. Okay. There is a dark force. There's entities here, earthly bound entities. If you're not aware, because sometimes I see in my teaching or healing, men, I mean humanity, they go into this enlightenment through the mind. Okay, so basically they study teachings of other teachers from enlightened mind, as they call it, but they get stuck in the mind. It's actually an escape. I find it's an escape and a denial. Because literally the pain of the heart is still there. The unforgiveness, the unresolved issues with the family. So really, they're going into a meditation just to escape from the heart issues. So where's that question going to? So they're being kind of like trapped.
But
Yeah.
It sounds like the records themselves are in danger of
No.
being changed or something.
No. The records are kept safe by the ascended masters, the lords that watches the records, because it has to be. It's a sacred. You cannot tap into your records unless you are a forgiving person. These records is governed by the highest law of, it's sacred. It's forgiven and unconditional love. So the pathway, actually, what we're doing now is accessing our records with forgiveness. Because when I open the records, or when you open your records, you have to be in a specific, I mean not specific, but safe and sacred space. You will learn that one. Yeah.
And I have another question.
Yes.
And I'm just curious, do you have to access your records through a Lord or Ascended Master? Or, like, if you're a person who is used to meditating, like, directly on the source?
Yes.
Like, then is that something we would learn, like, how to find out who your kind of guides or particular
Yeah.
is,
I know what
so
you're
that
going
you
through.
can communicate with them? Like, is
It's
that-
actually as is. Whatever your state, if you're connecting to your guides as your angels or your loved ones, or through your meditation when your mind is clear, it's just is. So it's your own communication, your own ways of connecting to your divine self, or whatever works for you. It doesn't mean you need ascended masters. They're actually just guides and help. And if it doesn't resonate, don't do it. Only do the ones that resonates to you. So your own vibrations, right? So like for me, Christ resonates to me because obviously I'm a baptized Christian. So Christ is always there, you know. But you see, like I surround myself with Buddha, but I'm not a Buddhist. So actually people think I'm a Buddhist because I surround myself with Buddha, but I'm not. It's just, it's where you're at. So you don't need to suddenly,
do something different?
do something
Yeah.
different. Because you're already it. You just happen to be, for me anyway, I did a lot of healing. I did a lot of workshops. But when I studied Akashic Records, it became very, it's totally different. It's just oneness. I see things differently. There's a vibration. It's very subtle. When you open your records, you don't even know you're in it because it's like very subtle. There's nothing. There's no drama, and it heals in the present moment. So when you open your records, you ask a question: "What's my career path?" And it opens, and you get all these answers that you think it's your mind thinking, but it's not. It actually brings you in the present moment and what you need to do now.
So you can tell the difference if it's not coming from your mind, it's coming from your heart.
Yeah, you would know, you would practice. So basically our time for the afternoon would be practicing your own journey. Okay. The information in the records helps us bring our past and future into alignment with the present, which in turn brings into alignment with all that is. The healing energy from our records overrides illusion of separation from all that is, allowing us to live in grace and create action rather than reaction in our lives. It allows us to remember where we came from, oneness with the source, and a return to home. In my journey with Akashic Records, grounding this teaching into a simpler method to be understood by many who wish to heal and know what this is all about. Awakening the goddess energy, or Kundalini rising, bringing you to space of love and light. I'm here to serve as a conduit for miracles to happen. We are born to manifest the gifts of God within us. Share and shine your love to the world. Let there be light among us in this enlightenment age. Tap into this magnificent treasure house of divine interventions. To become aware of this existence within our consciousness and align our mind, body, and spirit to the divine energy. To activate and energize our spirit, which is unconscious, in amnesiac state, to a state of knowing. My intention in teaching this is to bring awareness, awakening, alignment, and activation of your DNA to energetically link you to the divine consciousness, to serve and share in the evolution of consciousness in ascension as one divine family of love and light, to connect to your higher selves, expansive, elevated, and functioning from your divine creative nature and goddess-driven lives. The path of a master is one that leads to the unspoken truth, the seed that lies dormant inside each other's hearts. The way to ignite the fire is for a true mystic to touch and breathe fire into your hearts. Living impeccably with the highest and noblest teachings from the Akasha, angels and ascended masters, return to home. The choice is yours, and your mission will be integrated to your being and will be consciously revealed to you after. finding the code access to your own records. May you live this lifetime full of surprises and miracles along the way of love and light. Namaste.